Hello everybody, welcome to a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be giving my playoff predictions for the playoffs, NFL playoffs that start on Saturday. Uh, Nobody asked for this. I'm still going to do it anyway. Just kind of doing this so I can look back at myself in about a month when it's all over and laugh at myself for all the dumb picks I made. Obviously I'm no expert. I'm not looking at stats or anything. It's just kind of just my gut feeling more or less. So, don't get mad at me or anything if I, choose something absurd or, yeah. First game we have is the Bills at the Texans. I'm not really going to give that much of an in-depth analysis of these games, I guess. The Bills, their defense is good. Their offense is okay. And then the Texans, their offense is good. I really like the Texans. They're really a hot and cold team. Sometimes they'll put up 50 points and sometimes they'll only put up 10. But I have the Texans winning this game with a score of 17-13. JJ Watt, I've heard, also is going to be back, so that should really help them win this game. But yes, Texans win 17, Bills 13. The second game we have is the Tennessee Titans at the New England Patriots. Of course, we all know that the Titans, they started, I think, like 2-5 on the season, something like that. Not great. And then they benched Mariota and went with Tannehill, and they've just been great ever since. They finished 9-7. Of course, Derrick Henry, he's playing great. He got the rushing title for this season. Going into New England, which, they have a really good defense. But their offense is kind of meh. But I think they're going to bring it for the playoffs, really. And I have the Patriots winning 27-17. I think the Titans can definitely keep it competitive. But we all know Brady in the postseason, he can really just get it done. And I have them winning this game. On Sunday, we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to the New Orleans Saints. This is a rematch, of course, from 2 years ago, the playoff game, the Minneapolis Miracle. Of course, it's a little bit different now. Kirk Cousins, he's the quarterback of the Vikings, and he can't win these big games and stuff. I'm a Packers fan, so I don't really like the Vikings. But Kirk Cousins is, I feel like, kind of underrated almost. Traveling the Saints, who are 13-3 and don't even have a bye. But I think the Saints are going to win this game. I predict 31-20. Kirk Cousins, I guess, once again, just can't get it done in the big game. He's a good quarterback, but I'm going to predict he's going to be all-time now 0-2 in the playoffs. And then finally on Sunday, the late game, it's the Seattle Seahawks at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles, they barely sneak in. The Seahawks were fighting for a home game on Sunday. Unfortunately for them, they could not get it done. I think a lot of people are picking the Seahawks. I'm picking the Seahawks, but I think more of a blowout almost, which I can see that. But Carson Wentz, he really has put the team on his back. But I have the Seahawks winning 24-22. So I have the Eagles keeping it close, but ultimately not coming out victorious. On to the divisional round games. The first one would be Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers. So part 3, because they've already met twice this season, of course, being division rivals. The Seahawks won that first game, that Monday night game, in overtime. And then just on Sunday, they barely lost by inches to the 49ers, and I have them losing this one again. They have the injuries at the running back position, and the 49ers just feel like an all-out, just better team. That defensive line is so good. I have them winning 31-28 over the Seahawks on like a last-second field goal or something. Seahawks, they're definitely going to keep it close, but they're not going to have enough to beat the 49ers. Next up, the Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. These two teams met in the regular season, and the Ravens just blew the brakes off the Texans. It was, I think, 49-7, something like that. A little bit of a rematch here. And this time I don't have the Texans getting blown out. In fact, this is my first really big upset. I have the Texans winning this one, 35-33. This is one of those areas, like, I'm definitely not an expert. How are they going to stop Lamar Jackson? I don't know. But, this is just one of those places. My gut's like, Texans are going to pull off the upset. Just because the Ravens may have the best record doesn't mean they're going to go win the whole thing. Panthers back in 2015, 15-1, couldn't do it. My Packers back in 2011, 15-1. They lost in the divisional round, one and done. So I'm going to have the Houston Texans upsetting the Baltimore Ravens 35-33. Okay, on to the Sunday games for that week now. We have the New England Patriots traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Another rematch. This game happened like a month ago in Foxborough, though, and the Chiefs came out victorious on that one. And I predict they're going to come out victorious yet again with a score 35-28. The Chiefs are going to the conference championship game. And it's going to be the first time in, I don't know, probably 10 years that the Patriots aren't going to the conference championship, something crazy like that. But yeah, I have the Patriots losing. Their offense has been subpar, and the Chiefs' defense has been getting better. And of course, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna win this game. I think for the Chiefs, probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5 touchdown passes. You never know. He's just, we already know. And then finally, we have the New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers. Packers finally back in the playoffs after 2 years with losing records. And, I really do want to say I have the Packers winning this game. As a Packers fan, obviously I'm going to be rooting for them this game. I want them to win. I want them to go win it all. But then I don't want the bias to take too much over. And the Saints just really do feel like the all-around better team. And I have them going into Lambeau Field and beating the Packers with a score 28-17. I think that definitely the Packers can beat the Saints. But I guess in my predictions, I have, as much as it pains me, I have my Packers losing, going one and done against the Saints. And now moving on to Championship Sunday. We have the Houston Texans going to the Kansas City Chiefs. First ever time Texans making it this far in the playoffs. Can Deshaun Watson get it done here and get his ticket to the Super Bowl punched? And I predict no. I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game 28-20 over the Texans. I've already kind of given the reasons why I believe in the Chiefs and whatnot. Texans, they're able to pull off the big upset in Baltimore, but not in Kansas City here. And then finally, for a conference championship, it is the New Orleans Saints traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. One of the best games of the season earlier this year was 49ers at Saints, where it was like 48-46, something crazy like that, with the 49ers ended up winning. And in this epic rematch, I have the Saints coming out on top this time with a score of 42-38. And Drew Brees going back to the Super Bowl. It was exactly 10 years later after winning his first. So he's going to be facing the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And in that Super Bowl, between the Chiefs and the Saints, I have the Chiefs scoring 30 points. I have the Saints scoring 35 points. And Drew Brees and Sean Payton getting a second ring, bringing another Lombardi to the city of New Orleans. And I have the Saints coming out victorious here. I have them winning the Super Bowl over the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's pretty much all I got to say. That's my Super Bowl prediction going into the playoffs. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. And please don't hate me if I did something really stupid. I probably said something really dumb. But yes, thank you all for watching. This has been Jeffrey. Goodbye.